All right, it's working. It didn't work first, so now working. Welcome to day 26, Behind the Heart. Miracle season is here. I'm drinking my functional fungi tea. Welcome to practice. Today is Behind the Heart, and things are unfolding very beautifully over here. So drop into the spine and just check in. I've been doing a lot of this morning because I started to open up. So I started to open up on this side around the spleen, and now it's moving up, and it's so the heart is layers of fascia. So when the heart is tight, it's actually layer on top of layer on top of layer of fascia. So opening up the heart is like opening up the fascia. So now when that is expanding, there is an energy coming through that is just absolutely incredible. So I've been just sitting here in awe for a while before even going live. So my name is Sara. I'm 48 years old. I am 49 in September. Almost 50. Holy smokes. I live in Thailand. I'm originally from Sweden. For the past 9 years, I have been devoting myself to release all the imprints from living as a human, all the things that are not mine. So I use this bridge before the practice every day to explain what I do and share some of the things that are going on at the moment. So for 9 years, I've been in this massive internal state, and at the same time hosting and running a retreat center. So we are walking the path with our people, which makes the journey very powerful because Simba is a teacher. He's hosting certification trainings in Internal Alchemy, which is what I offer and what we do. It's the sum. It's the sum of the non-fears of everything that we've been experiencing during this almost a decade. And I am devoted to not being run by anything that is not my authentic self, and that is not God. I just refuse to have anything in my body or in my field. So I am I am alchemizing, to say the least. Okay, on your knees. So by now you should know how your body feels, what tuning in feels like. So I like giving you a couple of minutes to arrive. Okay, just waking up the spine. So as you can see, waking up the body is not always super comfortable, but the reward is massive. Yeah, so I have like a belt around here that just wants to open. But today we're going to say hello to the eyes again. So we're going in and out. If you're new here, start from the beginning. Drop into the eyes. And now, because we haven't visited them for a couple of days, just tune in to see how it feels. So I'm noticing I have a lot of less pressure in the eyes. Very interesting. Oh. So you can almost massage the fascia around the eyes. Not almost, that's what you're doing. If you massage like this, it's the fascia that we are after. So you kind of stroking, pressuring. So you go around the eyes and also pressure on the eyes. And then you can circle the eyes and the neck. So you add the neck for bigger movement. So because you've been with me from the beginning, you know how to pace yourself. You know how to feel, you know how to operate. Because this can affect the nervous system quite a lot. Deep breaths. Dropping the mind down to the floor. You can open up a little bit around the eyes. Use your hands. And if you want, you can go to the ears. Looking good. Attachments. Not interested. That's why every couple of years I remove the lashes, I stop coloring my hair, I remove the things, and just to see if I like myself or not. So now I've been without for almost 6 months, and now I'm back. I do like myself, and now I know what I want to look like. So now the lashes are back, and on Saturday I'm going to the hairdresser. Okay. Hey, Lucky. Yes. Okay. Breath of life. Okay. So she's coming for these. Okay, fingertips together. Adjust root lock. Adjust size and speed and depth and intensity. She's wondering what I'm doing. You see me do this every day. She wants attention. So because I've been doing this tumo breathing in different sizes and colors and shapes and intensities, over time, my area behind the heart is opening up, and that is the receiving, which is phenomenal feeling. And then I asked Simba to do pressure, put a lot of pressure. He does like body work, so he opened up the chest both in front and in the back, and that was phenomenal. Oh, there we go. I don't know if you heard that, but that was my here somewhere. Popping over. But okay, rest. Whew. Can allow yourself to move a lot of energy with this movement. It's about hitting the spots that feels heavy, but not doing it with pushing and overriding. So we find the spot where it's very heavy, but we access it and we move slow where it's heavy. So we're not pushing through the heaviness, we're in the gooiness and moving. That's how we remove the stuff that is in the way of receiving, of giving, of receiving, of giving. It's just gunk. Old experiences, old memories, old fears, tensions in the body. There's processes and chemicals in the body that is stuck in the nervous system, and it's just costing the body a lot of energy. Okay, one more round. Fingertips together. Go back. Root lock. So you can also add the psoas here. So you can decrease the bend in the upper part and increase in the lower part. So there's endless variations, and all we are doing is gently opening up the body without overriding it. We do it every day, every day, every day. And rest. If you have a bolster, you can sit on it. Elevates a little bit easier the pelvic floor. Just observe for a little bit and check in with the area of your heart. Behind the heart, if you are able, not always accessible. And from here, you grab your notebook, and the prompt goes, what I feel right now is, so just anything you feel. You can write, speak out loud, contemplate, whatever fits. You can finalize the sentence. And from here, we're going to drop down into the belly. So root lock, hands on your knees. If you have a bolster, I sit on my bolster like this. So it elevates a little bit. I find it comfortable, and I like to shift around. So I have different positions. So if you want, this is not mandatory for this 108 days. But if you know you're one of my people, and you know you're going to join me in the upcoming mastermind and the upcoming sensational course, then you might as well have one. Root lock. pull everything in. Breathe in, pull in, and relax. Expand. So Santa belly to pulling in, pulling out. And start to breathing and rolling, pulling in, pulling out. It's like massaging with the breath, just experimenting. There's no real rule. It's you coming in connection. So we'll always go between structured teachings and intuitive, because the intuitive, I'm here to set you free. I'm not here to teach you something. I'm here to teach you principles and give you an energetic transmission on how to set yourself free. So you kind of find, it's like going into a trance almost. Okay, my hip popped open. So allow yourself to not be connected here if that's what happens. That's okay. And if there's an emotion coming up, pay attention to that, because that emotion is what's blocking the connection. So then you alchemize that emotion and then you start to access again. Okay. Breathe in fully. Hold your breath and pump. Exhale, circles, spinal flow. Breathe in, deep to the belly. Release through the breath. Hands on belly, massage. This used to be my most shameful area, so that's why I'm bringing it on camera. That's why I'm bringing the practice here, because I'm here to move through any limitation, any fear, and I'm so sure, can't even find the words, that the fact that I'm hiding it is why it's there. So it's the shame, like not being able to show this part of myself, always blocking it. That is the reason why, it's like the body is hanging on to all the stuff that's not processed, and this is where we carry it. So that's the shadow, bringing it up to the light. Moving energy, facing oneself. That's few people are, I don't know the word in English, but it's so rewarding to be able to look at myself this way. Okay. On our knees. Pressure is coming. Oh no, okay, maybe later. Fingertips together, find your pulse. You can do even bigger contraction. And relax. Observation. Just breathe. Just allow the body to reorganize itself. Observe the body, how it's coming back to stillness by itself when we don't interfere. Support with breath. Support by dropping your awareness down to the root, reminding ourselves about the root lock. When the root lock is in, we are there. Even though we get engaged with other things, our awareness, part of our awareness is here when the root is locked. Even just 5%. Comfortable breaths. I am the masculine structure holding the space for the alchemy to occur. I am the feminine, allowing the emotions, allowing the energy, everything to run freely. And with my attention and my loving awareness and my body connection, I can guide the energy out of the system, and I feel it. I embrace it. I honor it. I thank it. And I leave it. So grab your notebook. What is hiding behind the heart is. What is hiding behind the heart is. You can finalize the sentence. As we are closing the session, back on our knees, but just put your hands on the floor and just feel the groundedness and tune into this type of, it's kind of cat-cowish, just rooting and swaying. As I close the session, you can just look down and observe whatever you have on the floor. And if there's anything going on inside of you, it's like you give it back. Just send it out through your hands with your breath. So as I close, as I bridge us into closing, you just give back whatever is going on. You can, just you can talk to it. Just, I release you now. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So as my body is opening up, it's like I was such a skeptic when I started this journey almost 10 years ago, but I just didn't have any choice. I just didn't have any else. There was just nowhere else to go. So there was what I was looking for wasn't available. So I had to walk into the unknown. And the skepticism, has always been there to a point or to a level. And the more it's always like that. The more you teach about it, the more you speak about it, that's where the conviction really needs to be embodied. And the way that I live right now, and compared to how I lived back then, it was a big step. I mean, now everything is just normalized. Now this is the most normal thing in the world. This is going to explode and become the biggest industry on the planet, because everyone's going to want the feeling that you think it's the feeling that you said, if you could sell this and put it in a bottle, yeah, it's available unlimited inside of you as a permanent state. It's just the lifestyle and the type of way that we live. We're just shut off from the body because it's just too much of everything. So we just can't access it anymore. That's it. And, when there just comes a point where the skepticism and, it just comes a point where there's just no skepticism left. And that's when I end up here on the tube talking about it. There's a level of, it's very fascinating. And that's why I'm here. It's because I want to be 100% authentic and not speak from the mind at all, and just speak the language that God gives me. And when I live in my purpose, I don't have to think about what I say. I just talk. I just talk from my experience. I talk from my knowing, from everything that I've been through. I just know now. So that's just where it is. So things are gonna open up for you guys over these 108 days. So the point is to teach you how to alchemize by yourself. That is the point, that you can do this all by yourself. That's why we build slowly. That's why I say start from the beginning and go all the way. Because there's a lot of, there's no thought about it. There's no thought about it. There's a lot of thought about it. No, behind it. No, there's no thought about it. It's the just expression in the moment, and the beauty of how it unfolds, even though I don't see the end result. And it's just a magic thing that is happening. So there is a lot of support. I'm also healing the hypothyroidism naturally is finalized now, so that's available in my link tree. I will also, start talking about it for a while on my Instagram. So if you follow me on Instagram, the link is in the description, Sara Marie Spirit. So that's where I share most of my stuff and my life and things. And yeah, if you need support working with me, Miracle Season is here all during the 108 days. And then working with me is going to look different. So there's a window of opportunity during these 108 days, and apply for the free giveaway of my deepest offer, the You and I package, where you move in with me for 3 days, and I'll be your Baloo. Yes, I'll be your Baloo. I'll teach you everything I know. And then also 12 private sessions to follow up and Telegram support and everything that I'm offering in the meantime. So that's worth $9,999. But I'm giving it away for free for someone who messages me saying, I want to apply, and then fill in the application. The application is in the description. And then on day 108, I'm going to choose one. And I'm going to choose based on energy, on, what I know about you, what I feel during these 108 days together. 30 minutes is up. That means I got to go. Okay. Miracle Season is here. Working with me is available. Sign up. Mastermind is coming in August. That's going to be fantastic. I'll see you tomorrow. Sending you lots of love. Bye.